don't want peace. I want problems always.
Did they say Trevor? Welcome to this episode of Success Talks Football. Come on now. Yeah, I'm so excited. You know what it means? My rival team have just been eliminated from the UEFA Champions League semi-finals. Come on now. Yeah, Inter versus Barcelona was an explosive match. I'm talking about the second leg of the UEFA Champions League semi-finals that was played at the San Siro, the home of Inter Milan. Remember that the first leg ended with a 3-3 draw at the Camp Nou, the home of Barcelona, but this time there had to be a winner, and yes, there was a winner. The match was so explosive. It recorded 10 shots on target for Barcelona and 10 shots off target for them, while Inter recorded 7 shots on target and 3 shots off target. But again, that they did, the 7 shots on target was just enough to give them the win. History was going to repeat itself, but this time Inter Milan said not on their watch. I mean, remember that Barça had to come from 2 goals deficit in the first leg, and it happened again. Inter Milan got the 2 first goals of that match, and this time it even ended in the first half that way. I mean, the first goal was from Martinez, while the second was from Chanolu, and that was enough to keep their hopes alive. And then after the first half, I asked the question, can Barcelona come back from the 2 goals deficit? And a lot of people responded positively, and I also believed that they will come back. I mean, they played better. Overall possession was given to them 70 something compared to Inter Milan that had 20 something. And looking at their 10 shots on target, 10 shots off target, this only proved that Sommer is just a fantastic goalkeeper. I mean, he had to save 7 shots that could have been converted into goals. And but then in the second half of that match, Barcelona came back alive, not like they were dead. I mean, this time they had goals, and within 6 minutes they recorded 2 goals, and it became 2-2 draw. The 2 goals came from Garcia and Olmo. From the 54th to the 60th minute that these 2 goals came, it was obvious that Barcelona was going to get goals. I mean, the pressure on Inter Milan was just so much. At that point, Inter Milan had to be defending. And remember what I said before, that the mistake Inter Milan will do is to be defensive against an attacking team like Barcelona. And within 6 minutes, 2 goals came. And after that 2 goals, I think at that point Inter Milan knew that no, something had to change, and the match became balanced again. But then, just at the 87th minute, Rafinha pulled what was supposed to be a winner for Barcelona. The resilience of Inter Milan players should be studied. I mean, when the 87th minute goal came from Rafinha, already gave up on Inter Milan. I mean, judging by how they were playing, Barcelona was obviously the better side. Barcelona was pressurizing them. I mean, getting 3 goals within 30 minutes of that match, it was expected that they were going to win. And they got the winner, what was supposed to be the winner, at the 87th minute. So a lot of people gave up. I'm sure Barcelona fans already thought they had won, but then Inter Milan players said, no way, we are not going to come from 2 goals lead to bottle this win. And they kept going, and at the 90th plus 3 minutes, Hasabi got the equalizer, and then the match went into the extra time, where the miraculous happened. This was how the match went into the extra time, and as usual, Barca kept pressurizing these guys, but then this time Inter kept their cool. And at the 99th minute, Fratesi pulled a winner for Inter Milan. But then again, at some point I felt like Barcelona is going to come back from this goal. They are going to get an equalizer, and maybe the match will go into the penalties. But then Inter Milan this time defended really well. I mean, they did really good, holding on to that 1 goal lead, and then that was how the final whistle was blown. And just like that, Barcelona have been eliminated from the UEFA Champions League, and Inter are into the final, their second finals in 3 years. Yeah, well done to Lamine Yamal. Again, that young man is just fantastic. Also to Garcia, also to Martinez, the Barcelonan Martinez. I mean, that defender is good, he's solid. And also to Rafinha, obviously, to Dani Olmo. And for Inter Milan, Dumfries, he gave 2 assists, and then Fratesi, of course, Masabi, of course, Chanolu, of course, and then Martinez as well, and then Sommer. What a solid goalkeeper. Well, congratulations to Inter Milan for qualifying into the final of the UEFA Champions League. And well done to Barcelona. I mean, they may have been eliminated, but Barcelona have been fantastic in the Champions League. I mean, they were supposed to be the winner of this year's competition. All things being equal, they've had a good run. They played beautifully well, and well done to them. At this point, I have to say thank you for staying till the end of this video. Do not forget to subscribe, like, share, and also comment. And also remember that the second leg for PSG and Arsenal is going to be on Wednesday 7th May. That is also a match that everyone should look out for. Thank you and bye. See you in my next video.